Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have discussed about electric generator. Electric generator, just we are revising. We have discussed this is the electrical device which convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. So we have seen that in electric generator what we are doing, we are rotating, we are providing our energy in the form of mechanical energy, means kinetic or potential. So when we are rotating the coil, that we are providing the kinetic energy, that is mechanical energy. And we have seen when we rotate the coil between two strong magnet, then what is happening, because of the change of number of magnetic field lines crossing the coil, the magnetic field changes, and because of this EMF was induced or current was induced. That is known as the principle of electromagnetic induction. So in this we have seen that it is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction. When the coil was rotated between two magnets, means we are providing the energy in the form of rotation, we are providing the kinetic energy. So that is mechanical energy. Because of that, the EMF or current is induced in the coil, current is produced in the coil, that is taken out from that and it is supplied to the load. That was about electric generator. And we have used here Fleming right hand rule. All these things we will write for electric motor, that's why I am writing. If in right hand, thumb indicates the direction of, three fingers were there, thumb indicates, this was thumb indicates the direction of motion, and this is forefinger, this indicating the direction of magnetic field. So this third finger, forefinger, indicates the direction of induced current. This is forefinger, and they were stretched normally to each other, means the angle between the three were 90 degree, like this, 90 degree, 90 degree, all were 90 degree to each other, like three axis, y axis, this is suppose x axis, this is z axis, three axis, they are stretched like this. So this was about electric generator we have discussed. Today we will discuss about electric motor. In what electric motor does, you have seen in your house electric motor. So electric motor is a device in which you are providing the electric current, that is in the form of electric energy, and that start to rotate, means kinetic energy, that is known as mechanical energy. Or if motor is there, tube well, when you are providing current, it is taking out water from the ground, means it is increasing the potential energy, it is providing the water, the potential energy means mechanical energy. So that energy which you are providing in the form of current, that is electrical energy, that is converted by that motor into mechanical energy. So electrical device which convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. Now, what is the principle on it is based? It is based on the principle that when a coil means a soft iron is there and you are rotating some copper wire around it. So you are generating one coil. It may be circular, it may be rectangular, what type of coil you want, according to that the core is there. If this type of core is there, if you round up some conductor, then you will get a rectangular coil. Clear? That is armature. So principle is when you put this coil between two strong magnetic field is from north to south, and supply the current from this battery, then what will happen? We will see that it will experience torque. That word is not perfect in class 10 because you are not familiar with torque. You can say equal and opposite force on the two arms of the coil. In this you will see that if this in this end, if the force is in upward direction, at this end you will see it is in downward direction, so it will start to rotate like you have seen in the fan. When you provide the current, that is coil start to rotate. So that's we are going to discuss. So what is the principle? When a current carrying coil is placed between two strong magnet, then it means coil, then coil experience a torque. In class 10, if in place of torque you are writing force, then also it is correct. Full marks will be given to you. Now, third is on which rule we will discuss the working, how it is rotated by the rule that was given by Fleming. So it is known as Fleming left hand rule. Fleming left hand rule. So what is Fleming left hand rule? He told that if you stretch this forefinger in the direction of magnetic field, this middle finger in the direction of current, then thumb will shows the direction of force on the conductor. If the thumb, forefinger and middle finger are stretched perpendicular to each other, you can see I have made this is 90 degree to this one, and this is also 90 degree to this one, and this also are 90 degree. So all are perpendicular to each other such that forefinger indicates the direction of magnetic field, forefinger we have discussed, middle finger shows the direction of current, then thumb shows the direction of force on the conductor. So we will discuss all the working based on Fleming left hand rule, that if this is the magnetic field, this is the current, then this will be the direction of force on the conductor. Okay. So you can pause the screen and note down all the things. Now we will start the working. Try to write the working in your own language, that will be better. That will be helpful in the exam also. See, this is the armature. This is known as split ring. This is known as, these two are together known as split ring. These are the two strong magnets, and here carbon brush. Suppose this is carbon brush C1, this is carbon brush C2, this is split ring S1, S2. This is battery or cell. This is battery. What is C1 and C2? Carbon brush. Carbon brush is used to make the contact with this split ring and provide the current to the armature. Again I am telling, carbon brush is the thing which is used here to make the contact with the split ring and provide the current to the armature. Suppose it is A, B, C, D. A split ring is also known as commutator. What is the working of a split ring? To reverse the direction of current. So it is generally asked in the exam, it is to reverse the direction of current. Carbon brush to make the contact with the split ring and provide the current, and split ring to reverse the direction of current. Now we will start for the working. Now you can see, suppose this is the armature. In the board I have drawn like this. This is A, B, C, D. Clear? Now this positive terminal will provide the current. The current will start from here. It will pass through C1, S1, and it will move from A to B, B to C, C to D. Again it will return back in this way. So when current is going through the arm AB in this way toward me, current is moving in this way toward me. Stretch these three fingers first perpendicular to each other. Current is going in this way. Magnetic field, this indicates the magnetic field. Magnetic field is in this direction. What is the direction of force? Downward. So in board I am drawing like this, downward. Now second, DC, current is returning back from D to C. So current is in this direction. Magnetic field always from north to south. Magnetic field. So what is the direction of force here? Upward. So upward. Clear? Now what will happen? And these two forces are equal and opposite, because force formula you will see in higher classes, ILB sin theta, where theta is the angle between B and IL. This is current element here. So you can see that in the arm BC, the current I and the magnetic field both are in same direction. So what will be the force on this arm? No force. No force on this arm. But in this arm you can see the force is in downward direction. In this, force was in upward direction. And from the formula, for both the arm, B is same, uniform magnetic field, L is same, this is L, so this is also L, and current, in both the current is supplied is same, suppose I. So both will experience same force but opposite to each other. Suppose I am applying force here in downward direction F, and on this upward direction same force F. So what will happen? It will rotate. Yeah. So rotate means whenever any force is equal and opposite force rotating, means there is torque. So it will start to rotate. So this is the first position. This is the first position in 3 dimension. So it will rotate in anti-clockwise and it will come here like this. After 1/4 rotation here. So when it will come here, you can see that this split ring S2 will move upward and S1 will come downward, means they will get disconnected with the carbon brush. When they get disconnected from the carbon brush like this, they get disconnected from the carbon brush, so there will be no power supply to this one, and there will be no current. If there is no current, there will be no force. But because of inertia, it will not stop suddenly, because it is in motion. We have provided the motion. In this, torque is acting and it comes into motion. So it will not stop suddenly here. It will move and complete half rotation. So after half rotation, what is happening, you can see. After half rotation, this DC will come here, DC, and this AB will move here, AB, and this DC was connected with the split ring S2. This split ring moves with this arm S2. Here, this split ring S2 is connection with the arm DC, so it will move with arm DC, and this S1 connected to AB will come here. Now this carbon brush is fixed, it is not moving. So here it is C1 and here it is C2. Now again you can see current will be supplied, and after half rotation, current will start from here. It will move like this, and now you see AB DC. After half rotation, DC comes here. Now current is moving from D to C, so current is in this direction. Field is in this direction here. So current in DC is in this direction, field in this direction. So what will be force now on arm DC? Downward. So here it will be downward. Similarly, here it will be upward. So you can see when arm DC will experience force in downward direction, it will move downward, and AB will move upward like this. Again when AB will come here, again it will move downward and DC will come upward. Again when DC will come here, this is DC now, it will move downward, means it is start to rotate. That is function of DC motor. So all the things I have explained to you. So the working of this split ring, carbon brushes, armature, all these things I have explained to you. And remember students, in the powerhouse, okay, so that is only in class 10 you have to read, and if possible then I will provide you the written also, but you try to pause the screen and write all the things. Thank you to all.